Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the channel. As always, thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a few. My name is Rich. I'm the channel host, and we're going to dive right into this. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video about not being able to affect the white balance in the Mavic 3 Enterprise, one of the flagship drones from DJI, and we purchased it in order to do some more of our mapping and modeling, but we had some additional expectations beyond this just being a mapping and modeling platform. Unfortunately, it seems like DJI didn't have the same thing in mind as us. By that, I mean the video recording possibilities, the settings that you can use are very weak and very limited. Same thing can be said for a lot of the photo settings. Now, this drone is all about, Mavic 3 Enterprise. It's an enterprise solution for, doing construction sites, doing mapping and modeling of those sites. But we do a lot of other progression reporting as well. And we're hoping for some additional features built into this drone that just aren't there. We've got more selections, more choices in our Mavic 2 Pro or the Avata or the Phantom 4 Pro. We've got more tools available to us than we have in the Mavic 3 Enterprise. I'm not kidding. So the other week I did a video about whether or not we could affect the white balance. After I did the video, somebody else who is using the DJI forums actually posted our video up on a thread about problems with white balance. Now, this is definitely a white balance issue. And so this is one user's experience for doing some kind of mapping area or modeling area, and definitely some problems. On the forum, the DJI representative has been saying, we need more data, send us data on this, and maybe we can deal with this. The bottom line here is white balance. This is not a new thing. And if you think it's a new thing, you haven't done anything with digital cameras in quite a while. I did some screenshots the other day just for everybody here. This is a screen capture of my iPhone 14, and I'm using a Photo Pro app. I've got multiple apps here, but let me just grab the phone here and we'll give you the exact name of this. So underneath my photo tools, Pro Camera. And so this is an application for the iPhone 14, and you can do more professional setups. You've got more access and control to your camera. But the big thing here, right over here, we got manual focus going on right now. We got WB. Oh, what's that about? White balance. I remember my first digital camera way back in the late 90s. White balance was a thing. So one of the things that some of the folks have said on the forums, oh, it's just their automatic white balance hidden away. Let me just pop this open here. So after checking out my iPhone, I said, hey, let's go take a look at the Mavic 2 Pro again. So here we are on the Mavic 2 Pro screen. Just have this sitting on the ground, turned on. And up on our photo information, we have automatic ISO. So where I set it, setting it to 110, shutter speed 1/640th of a second, the aperture 2.8, EV, we've got this at 0, so we're trying to balance this out. And what's this button right here? White balance, auto white balance. Now when we take a look at the Mavic 3 Enterprise a little later, you will notice that white balance is lacking. But let's open up the second one here. So once we get into the camera, once we are into the drone, what can we do here? Well, we're just in the photo settings right now. So we've got our video size, video format. And once again, right here, auto white balance. We've also got some other items going on for its style, for our color, for our camera video coding. These are not features on the Mavic 3 Enterprise, the newer one that I spent a lot more money on. By the way, we're not sending it back. We are going to be using it in our business as best we can. We're hoping for some additional firmware updates, like the types of firmware updates that have come out for the Mavic 3 Pro, for instance. A lot more flexibility and some additional tools. Pretty amazing. Let's close this one out and let's open the next one because I just wanted to show you. When we get into the white balance settings of the Mavic 2 Pro, what do we have? We've got an option of auto, sunny, cloudy, incandescent, fluorescent, or one that I've used regularly, custom, depending on the lighting situation that I'm flying in. I can actually go with a custom option. Now you say, well, Rich, that's the Mavic 2 Pro. Maybe other ones don't have this. Haha. let me show you in just a moment. So by the way, I also did pop up because there are some photo modes in the Mavic 2 Pro that I'd like to see in the Mavic 3 Enterprise, namely auto bracketing. I really want that because we do HDR images. We do our own HDR processing sometimes. They have what they call the HDR shot, but that auto exposure bracketing is also a mainstay on so many digital cameras. We're not just talking about drones, digital cameras. Think about this. This drone is a flying camera. The images that we're getting, we want accurate, tack sharp, correct GPS information. But when it comes down to it, this is a flying camera. And most other cameras offer things like the auto exposure bracketing, doing multiple shots. So this is something that you will not find on the Mavic 3 Enterprise. And now here's our, but wait, there's more. So checking out the DJI Avata, which we also have in our lineup, when you swipe up on the headset, look what we get here. We get our video or photo mode. We've got auto here. So we can have it do auto ISO, shutter, EV. But check this out. White balance. Once again, we can actually affect the white balance in yet another DJI drone, being the Avata. Well, let's check. It's another one of those, but wait, there's more. So checking into it, clicking on white balance, right now it's at 4200 Kelvin, but we can actually select through here. So instead of depending on auto, we can lock our white balance in for our flights as well. Now, that is something that's not available in the Mavic 3 Enterprise, and we're going to show that to you momentarily. But before we jump over to actually looking at that screen and talking from that screen, I just wanted to tell you, show you this thread. So one of the big things, somebody else posted my video, so I appreciate that you found value in it and added it here. That was great. But one of the things that caught my attention shortly after the posting of my video, another person said, yeah, I realized that already regarding the white balance. I started picking up side work with ZiteView, so drone base. Here's a screenshot. One of the things that ZiteView / drone base wants, check your exposure, set your white balance. Well, with the Mavic 3 Enterprise, you can't set your white balance, can you? And so folks kept going through this, and the back and forth in the end, pulling this all together, the back and forth is pretty simple. DJI Support is asking for data, and people are saying to them, what type of data would you like? So here's my example of data. It has nothing to do with flights or anything. I'm just comparing 3 different drones, that brand new Mavic Enterprise, the Mavic 2 Pro, and the Avata. The Mavic 2 Pro and the Avata, we can both work with our photo setups better, and one of the items that we can do is affect our white balance. So with all that, we're going to jump over to looking at the Mavic 3 Enterprise itself. I've got a little video, me walking it through, demonstrating to you. Nowhere on screen is there a setting for white balance. This is something that needs to be fixed, and actually in pulling this back up here, I'm just let's go right here. Here we go. So this is what I was looking for you. So previously, the auto white balance was an issue for DJI's M300 with a P1 payload, but much more subtle than what's being seen with Mavic 3. DJI fixed this during their September 2022 release by adding the ability to select preset white balance options such as sunny, cloudy, etc. And we've got the link to it right there. And let's just get to the top here. So if you want to check out this forum posting, I'm just finding it. So there you go. If you go over to the DJI forums and you do a search on the Mavic 3 Enterprise white balance stuck on auto, you'll see this whole conversation that's been going on for months. I only entered the conversation recently because I'm still new to the Mavic 3 Enterprise. All right, so just a few days ago, I had a new firmware update for the Mavic 3 Enterprise. I know there is also a firmware update for the Mavic 3 Pro, but after getting the firmware update, I got excited. I said, hey, maybe they corrected that white balance issue. Maybe we have access to white balance now. And so I wanted to fire up the drone here in the studio and do a little screen recording because we're going to check this out. White balance is an important feature for photography and photographers. It's been around a long time, as you've seen from the earlier part of this video today. So we are dialed in. We've got the controller up and I'm actually recording here. So we've got the zoom in just a little bit, and I've got this on photo mode over on the right hand side, the right bar. You got the photo mode or the video mode. Video mode is really lacking still. But on the photo mode, I said, hey, maybe something has changed. Let's close this. If we look at the upper right-hand side, we've got the ISO, we've got shutter, aperture, EV, auto exposure lock or unlock, and then my autofocus continuous. They've also got the AFS, and they've also got manual. But once again, what we're not seeing here in our camera readout is any mention of white balance. So let's tap in here really quick. So we've got our photo mode, single timed. I don't quite understand a timed photo with a drone, but okay. Pano, smart, and high res. As you saw earlier with some of the other drone screens, we've got other features beyond that. But let's just double check. I'm tapping up on the three little bars, and we've got our aspect ratio 4:3. And we got our image format, JPEG, RAW, or RAW and JPEG. And let's tap over to the other buttons real quick. Create a folder. Lock gimbal while shooting. Is there anything else here? No, there's not. So the latest firmware update has not brought any joy for the Mavic 3 Enterprise when it comes to white balance. This is definitely problematic. And as I said before, going through some of the DJI forums, the moderators or the support folks are asking for, send us data, send us data. All we have to do is look at your previous drones to see that we could actually impact white balance, and you're still not giving that to us as an option now. And also in the forums, it's been mentioned that one of the matrices also had a similar issue that was addressed over a year ago. So this is really strange, and if you were looking to get a Mavic 3 Enterprise, if you're looking to do your mapping and modeling, what we've had a lot of people say is, hey, this is a mapping system, and so you don't expect all these extra features. This is a drone that's basically $2,000 more than the Mavic 3 Pro, has really limited video features, and has really limited control over what the camera is doing for us. Now, while people are saying, hey, this is a maps and models thing, I could use my Mavic 2 Pro and do mapping, not to the kind of accuracy that we have with the Mavic 3 Enterprise, but the Phantom 4 Pro as well had more feature robustness than this. So this does not feel like a complete solution. Yes, it zips along and helps me make my maps a lot faster, but that's only one component of the work I do. Having a really disabled video setup and not giving us full digital camera controls, because this is still a flying camera. And if you look at every digital camera out there, white balance control is something that is just standard and necessary. I've seen some people say, oh, well, we'll just have to edit it in post. Really, we're going to take the data we collected off of this drone, and we're going to go ahead and do post-processing, maybe accidentally crop things, whatever, and make it even harder on us to get the job done of putting our maps and models together. That doesn't sound like a solution to me.